Hello, I'm Russell Jennings for Build Your Idea, and in this video we'll be talking about web servers. You may recall in the browser video how we can open all sorts of documents with a browser, but this was done using local file paths. To get these files from other servers, we'll have to go over a network. We'll be serving this webpage.html file using a custom netcat command over port 8080. Normally web requests are served over port 80, but you can issue a web request on a different port by specifying it with a colon. We issued a request on the loopback interface 127.0.0.1. Every machine has this as an internal network address which it uses to reference itself. But if we run this on a server on the internet, it would be available on its internet network too. Here we can see what the browser actually sent to the web server. We can also issue a request from the command line using curl. Now, of course, this is just all cobbled together. Usually, static files would be served by something like Apache, which is available on all platforms and has been around for quite a while. For Rails apps, a common choice is to use something like Nginx in combination with something like Unicorn. Nginx handles the web requests and passes them off to Unicorn, which is one of the web servers available for Rails apps. A Rails app then works its magic, passes it back to Unicorn, back to Nginx, and then back to the browser, all in as little as a few milliseconds. In development, we prefer to have a standalone server that we can easily start and stop, as Nginx and Unicorn are optimized for production use. And for this, Thin is a great web server to use. Now I have a Ruby Rails app started here that we can take a look at and see what goes on when we issue a request. We can see now that we don't have to actually be loading a page for requests for activity to be happening. Every 2 seconds, the web page is actually calling out to the web server and calling and getting back JavaScript, which updates the balance for this user. The major metric among web servers is how many web requests per second it can handle. The higher the number, the harder the web server can be driven, and the easier it is for things to scale. It's not quite that simple though. It certainly is a major puzzle piece. That should cover it for basic web server stuff. Until next time.